God is good, and all the time. So this is just a little love letter to Dad. Hopefully we can all cherish his memories and, just have a nice listen. Dad, speaking about you in past tense is something I never thought I would be doing so soon. But God is my strength at this moment, and I hope I do you proud. Dad, you were so wonderfully made, filled with so much humility, determination, and passion for everything you did in life. You were so selfless, and might I add, the most brilliant-minded human being I've ever met. He was always in a book reading or watching iconic speeches, just doing anything that renovated his mind, he was doing. Dad, I'll miss you telling Lorna and I to be extraordinary. My dad wasn't a materialistic type of person. For him, what mattered was us excelling mentally, physically, and spiritually. You were the most patient and loving dad a girl could ever ask for. You were the real definition of a girl dad. The way you loved and provided for Mommy, Lorna, and I was so beautiful. Thank you for teaching me how I should be treated as a growing woman. Thank you for loving Mommy the way you did. And I want you to know now that Lorna and I will be there for each other each and every step of the way. We promise to make you proud on this earth. We promise to carry your legacy, and I pray that you continue to watch over us. Heaven is so, so lucky to have gained an angel like you. You were God-sent, Dad. The hole you've left in my heart is just too big to put into words. But know this, I'll always love you. I'll always pray for you, and I'll always think of you. To everyone else, you are a church elder, you are their boss, their friend, their brother, their son, their husband, and so many more. But to me, Dad, you were everything under the sun. The way you managed to prioritize Mommy, Lorna, and I was so special. You weren't the type to be outside, dilly-dallying, in pubs or whatsoever. You always came home to us. I'll miss all the alarms you set for yourself to wake up, but woke up everyone else instead. Thank you for always letting me have the padya part of the chicken. I'll miss serving your food and clearing up after you, even though sometimes I kind of wish you did it for yourself. I'll miss just sitting in silence with you. I'll miss your smile. I'll miss you, Dad. Thank you for everything. Goodbye for now. Until we meet again in our Father's kingdom, I love you always, and rest in beautiful peace. Thank you.
God is good, and all the time. Similar to my sister, I'll be sharing something small in order for you to see who Lawrence Mafuru really was outside of his work life. Lawrence Mafuru was the best inspiration I had in my life. He showed my sister and I the difference between right and wrong, left and right, up and down. He was our sense of direction. He was many things: a father, brother, son, uncle, friend, mentor, but so much more. He was a faithful and loyal civil servant, and I know that he dedicated his life to working on a better, happier Tanzania. He used to tell us how in 2050, when we were all living in a better Tanzania, it was all because of his team and the work, sweat, and tears dedicated to a better Tanzania. And I think for me personally, that sums up the kind of person that my dad really was. He worked for so long, strained, and worked extremely difficult hours so that he could build not just a path, a life filled with a hope and a future, not just for his friends and family, but also this nation. I'm going to use the analogy of building a path here. Dad built a path for us, for his family, his friends, and his colleagues, so that the rest of us could walk and run with the opportunities provided for us. Believe it or not, Dad also had a personality outside of working. He loved watching and playing football. He was a mwananchi indeed, younger fans. But also a very big Arsenal fan, long before he started a life of his own. Najua baba alimpenda mama sana. That I know. Lakini upendo wake wa pilau na njegere na vitumbua. No one could come in between Larry na vitumbua vyake, or else mtapigana. He used to get very annoyed at drivers on the road who didn't know what they were doing, and he used to like to use the word kiazi. Yani huyu kiazi huyu. Muone alivyoendesha. I will definitely miss hearing these sentences. Dad wasn't really a big movie person, but he did indeed love Denzel Washington. I want to believe that Dad's favorite actor and his favorite movies were Equalizer 1, 2, and 3. Some might even say that he kind of looked like him, so as a family we developed a nickname for him, Denzel. A lot of people saw our dad to be introverted and quite conservative, but I think I can say that my dad was one of the most intelligent men I'd ever met in my life. He was extremely talented and was quite the reader. And actually, that was Dad's biggest lesson to us all. A lesson I will forever cherish, reading. He used to say that with reading comes knowledge, and with knowledge comes power.